Alright, hello friends. This is Majobi and the Dark Dachshunds. Say hi, girls. We've got our quiver of Dachshunds in our lap, and it has been requested that I make a kind of how-to video on Slay the Spire. So, I'm going to do my best to kind of talk it out with y'all. So this is an amazing game. It is a player versus environment card game, and we've got to get to the top and figure out what this is all about. So it's a card game. We've got lots of cool stuff. There are 3 different classes. It's colorless cards, some curses, bad cards. We've also got these cool relics, which are... Ooh, I don't have some yet. I have to find certain events in order to unlock these relics. So, still a couple I've yet to see. Alright, so that's exciting. But... we're going to try to beat this game. Here are 3 classes. And we're not going to get too in-depth into them. Just suffice to say that they all play very differently. This is a really amazing game. So I'm going to start off with my favorite. That's Proton, if you hear that noise in the background. That's our Dark Dachshund in training. He's a 60-pound husky. So anyway. We're going to play the silent. So they have a fair amount of health. Gold. Everybody gets 99 to start, I believe. A deadly huntress from the Foglands. Eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. And she has a starting relic of Ring of Snakes. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. So, that's pretty cool. We're going to have a good starting hand. So, I am always gravitated in games toward any sort of stealth character. So that's kind of the idea behind these guys. They dodge and weave and, assassinate. So we start off with this whale. He gives us 3 choices, provided we have reached certain objectives. Here's all of our UI elements. Our life. We get some potions along the way. We get to see the map, where we're going. That's interesting. There's our legend. I'll talk about all that in a little bit in our starting deck. This is kind of crummy cards. Strikes are all 6 damage. Blocks are all 5 block. I'll talk about block in a second. This is kind of a little bit better gain block card, so all the cards have mana associated with them. So this one's free. Pretty nice. And it's do a little bit of damage and apply a status effect. So talk all about that in just a little bit. But here are our starting options. We can lose our starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. The boss relics are really random. You really want to pick your boss relic. And so if we manage to make it to a boss and kill one, we will get a choice of 3. So, but this is going to be too random for us. Lose all gold. We can increase our max HP by 14. It's good to have a little gold. Never want to be too greedy though. Enemy combatants. Your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Now that is terrible because I'm going to be able to beat the crap out of them anyway. I don't need to worry about that. So this is really our best option here. Remove a card from our deck. Let's get rid of some of this crud. So what do we want to get rid of? I'm inclined to get rid of a strike. Okay, we're going to kind of hang out behind our block. Our block is very important to us. Now, we're trying to get 3 keys, and if we go through this guy, we could get one, but we don't have a deck yet. We don't know what we're doing. It's very early on, and that's very late game, so let's not worry about that for right now. What we're going to do is pick one of these tracks and try and follow it up in a most I don't know, useful way for us. Unknowns are always kind of interesting. They get you the events that can get you those relics that we were talking about. Um, it can just be a regular fight. It could be a fight against a mini boss, one of these elite guys. It could be really anything, any of these things. I think except for rest sites, I'm not sure. But anyway, treasure is nice. It usually gives us a relic. It will also give us an option to get another one of our keys. That's good. Rest sites are where we heal, and that healing is really good. But if we play right and we manage not to take too much health damage, what we can actually do is upgrade cards at rest sites. So that's gonna be our main strategy here, is to hit as many rest sites as we can. And also, like, dodge elites. Elites are, they give you a relic if you beat them, but they're tough. And I don't know what we're doing yet. So I'm going to look for, I think, this track that's got a bunch of merchants, or a merchant. I guess that goes right by elite. At least we get to heal up before we get to this one. Maybe we'll go this way. No, let's go for it. We'll heal up right after. We still get another campfire to upgrade. So yeah, I think we're going to go this track. Go with our first choice. Alright, so gameplay. We have 3 mana, so basically we can just play 3 cards. Strikes, I can point at somebody and they die. So I got to attack these 2 guys. Here's my go over here, my life points. And these guys have the intent to do a negative effect on me. Okay, I don't know what this negative effect is, but you know, suffice to say it sucks. But it's better than me taking damage right now. Okay, you can always play your way out of stuff usually. So the game is pretty good about like giving you enough options. So I think I can try and kill this guy before he incurs his negative static effect on me. He's going to do his... So if you kill him, they don't do their thing. And I could play another card if I wanted to, but I don't really need to. So I'll talk about all those in a second. So, okay, so what he did was he made me frail. Gain 25% less block from cards for 1 turn. So my defense cards give me some block. Block is a value that keeps me safe from their attacks, but it goes away at the end of the turn. So that kind of sucks. So we've got our neutralize. That's pretty cool. We can just play that from the free. It's free damage, and it also applies a negative status effect on him, which is weak. Attacks deal 25% less damage for 1 turn. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a little more damage to him because I can, and I'm going to play the defense because why not? Doesn't matter. And then it just goes away. Okay, so he's going to attack me. I'm going to attack him first. So I can show you the block now. Survivor. I have to discard a card that's part of this card's mechanics. Okay, so I only have 6 block, but I'm going to block all of it. So perfect. 9 is greater than 8. We are very pleased. He's still going to do a negative status effect on me too, though. He put that card in my deck, which is a sucky card. But we can just kill him, and we don't have to deal with it. Bloop. Alright, we get some gold at the end, increasing its value. We get a fire potion, which deals 20 damage, which you can just, you know, point at somebody and they die. And then we get to add a card to our deck. Okay, so what do we want to do? Okay, we can get some free block, which is always nice. We can get fletchets, fleche. Okay, I know you're getting squished down there. Sorry. Sorry, my wieners are talking. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Somebody please tell me how to pronounce this correctly. I should look it up. Anyway, deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. I'm thinking we're going to hope for a lot of skills, so that might be pretty good damage. Or we can do crippling poison, or sorry, crippling cloud. Apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies and exhaust. So poison is really cool. It's something we're going to be getting into in a little bit. We know what weak does. Exhaust, once we play this card, it's out of our deck. But this is kind of expensive. We only have 3 mana a turn. So I don't like this right now. I'm inclined to go with one of these 2 cards. I think we'll keep oh. Yeah, this will actually work. We do have a lot of those buggers. All right. So, Wheel of Change. You come upon a dapper-looking, cheery gremlin. It's time to spin the wheel. Are you ready? Of course you are. Play. All right. So, Wheel Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us a lesson that we shall learn. Moral number 7. We'll get some cash. Wheel of Change. You win some gold. Yay! Prize. Yay! Alright. Sorry if I hurt anybody's ears. Nah, we're leaving. Sweet. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Getting all that moolah. Alright. So this is a fair amount of damage. 4 damage. We don't feel so bad about having all those defends locking up our hand right now. Alright, so now we can neutralize him, which brings his block down to 4. Or his attack down to 4, I should say. I'll deal 6 damage. I can just do a regular block. Doesn't matter. His 5 is less than my... Or, sorry, his 4 is less than my 5. I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to get 10 block to counter his 9. I could use my potion, but, like... I don't need to, because he's dead. Oh, I probably should have talked about what he was doing. Oops. Oh well. So get some more gold. An ancient potion, gain 1 artifact, and negatives negates the next debuff. So every time they, or one time they try and do something bad to me. Finisher, deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. Concentrate, deal 3 cards, or discard 3 cards, gain 2. This is a trap. This is a total trap. Unless you get it upgraded. So all card upgrades you can see by right-clicking on them and then clicking on the checkbox down here. So this is almost okay. Dagger throw is a good amount of damage, but I think this might be better. Gives us some versatility. We can kind of decide what our hand looks like. Alright. Apotheosis! Oh, this is such a good card. Upgrade all of your cards for the rest of combat. Exhaust. And when you upgrade it, oh, guess what? The price goes down. Ooh, we almost certainly have to do this. We can't not do this, right? Wait a minute. What did I say? Stupid double negatives. We have to do this. That's what I meant. I had to pass up a lot of good stuff there. Oh, okay, so by the way, talking about the shop, you get a selection of cards. One gets discounted. There's these wild cards that you can only get here. Apotheosis is just so good. Like, it's A plus 1,000. You cannot pass on Apotheosis, friends. You also get a selection of relics you could buy if you had enough cash. You can buy some potions down here. And probably most important is the card removal service. So you get to pay 75 at the outset. Yeah, but the cost is increased by 25 for the rest of the run. So getting rid of your cards, so those crappy beginning cards, you gotta do it. Alright, these guys are interesting because the first time you hit them, they get curled up. They gain 6 blocks, so it's harder to hit them again. So if I did one of these, though, and, well, he's just dead. Yeah. Whatever. He's growing in strength. Could play Apotheosis now, of course, but I don't have the cash. We'll just defend, and he can go in his turtle state, and I don't care. Because his block goes away at the end of the turn, too. And he's dead. Oh, I gotta remember the difference between Fléché and Sneaky Strike. Oh. I think we're gonna go Deflect, because, like I said, I gotta remember that Finisher is for attacks, and Fléché, they both start with F, is with skills. So we need to upgrade this ASAP, though. Yeah, we're gonna get this. Okay, and this guy fucking sucks for us because, well, fortunately we've got this, but what he does is, well, we'll see in a second. I'm going to play my Apotheosis, upgrade all of your cards for the rest of combat, which is amazing. Now all of these deal more damage, and these gain more block. Alright, so we're going to thwack them all up in the grill. We need to kill this guy fast because he now has aggressive. This enemy intends to attack for 10 damage. Enrage. When you play a skill, any of my defense cards, he will gain 2 strength, thus increasing all of his future attacks by 2. So that's not fun. Anyway, it is better to take no damage on one turn, I think. Let's see here. Or just minimize the damage. Okay. That's all we need to do. Okay. So we're going to swat him in the face. So that was my Fléché, did 6 damage per skill. We only had played 1 attack, so we do 8 damage. Great. He's getting pretty close. We can fire potion him down here pretty soon. So let's defend. Oops, I messed that up. All right, we're taking a little damage. I could have just, yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're going to throw the potion in his face. He's on fire and he dies. And we all cheer. Alright. 29 gold. Art of War. That's actually pretty good for us. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional energy next turn. And I think that's kind of a little in our game plan. See what happens. Alright. Add a card to our deck. After Image. After Image is just good for some free block. So whenever you play a guard, gain block. Alright, so we are going to let's upgrade. We got the health for it. So here are our options. We can get the ruby key. If we choose, we can save that for later, though, because we want a smith. We want Apotheosis to be super cheap. Hungirls. Yeah. Alright, you come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, he looks to have been eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. Though his possessions are still intact, you're not in no mind to find out what happened here. We can search, find loot, 25% monster turns. Of course. While searching the adventure, you are caught off guard. Fight! Alright, okay, he's starting off bad. Let's go ahead and throw this out. And that. 8 damage with the fléché. And another 6 damage, I think. We don't really need to block because... Alright, Apotheosis for reals. Deflect also. Deflect is just that free block card we had. And we're getting a lot of block from our Afterimage, which is nice. We're dodging, we're weaving. I don't think it's going to be enough, but it could be deceiving. Oh, what's that? Are you greater than 18? Oh, 20 does seem to be greater than 18. Alright, let's weaken him up a little bit. Let's do some finishers on his face. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Just kidding. I needed to block. No, I didn't. Forgot we've got super block now. 7 block, even though he's downgrading us every time. Let's smack him around a little bit. Let's use our artifact here to negate his next debuff. Probably should have done that from the outset. It would have been done way faster. Alright, it's we've got to play Fléché first. Block. Let's see here. 7 and 12 is not enough. We could take a little on the jaw, I think. Let's look ahead. We're about to come... no, let's not. Let's just do 7 damage. I think taking 1 is what I'd like to see. We're playing conservatively. Oops. Which means that we need to play more block. Gotta stop taking that ping damage, though. Wish I could get neutralize in the hand where I had finisher. Yeah, that one. Thank you. Creep. Anyway. It's not enough. Oh, you turd. Okay, well, this'll... whatever. We took no damage, and that's something I like to see. Alright, we got the cheval. I like horses. So, you can now dig for relics at rest sites. Which is cool. If we have nothing to upgrade because of Apotheosis, maybe we'll just go for some, yeah. Do we like any of this? 7 damage 1 week. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. And to be fair, it's an 8 damage card. Who's our boss? Oh, yeah. That might actually be good. Deal 15 damage. Next turn, draw 2 additional cards. I don't really like any of this. Dagger Spray is like the least objectionable to me. But, yeah, I don't know. What's the upgraded version? Deal 20 damage. That's what I should be looking at. All of this seems like not super awesome. Dagger Spray, we'll just take it. See, I don't want to fill my deck up with a bunch of not so good cards too. Alright, a little bit of gold. Negates next two curses you obtain. I'm not planning on obtaining any curses, so I think we're just going to take the Sapphire Key here. This is alright. Alright, rest site. So now we can dig if we want. You dig. Do we really need to upgrade anything? The answer to that is no. Let's dig. I dig it. Ninja Scroll. At the start of each combat, add 3 shivs into your hand. Shivs are 0 cost attack cards, which exhaust. Interesting. So now we've got more options to think about. Alright, question mark for sure. Golden Idol. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure don't see any traps nearby. But, like, why are they putting it there? Do we want to obtain the gold idol and trigger a trap? We've got a shop coming up, I believe. Oh my god. So much greed. We're gonna greed it out. So, okay, there's that curse might have been good. So we could take a hit to the face. I believe we are going to be healing up pretty soon too. Alright, those question mark rooms kind of scare me now though. Let's take 17 damage. You throw yourself at the boulder with everything you have. When the dust clears, you can make a safe way out. Alright. Well, stick to the plan. Okay, another shop. Let's remove a card for sure. Well, let's see here. Frozen Eye we can afford. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are shown in order. When viewing your draw pile. Okay. So we can actually see what's coming up. That's interesting. I'm not very good at this game though, so I don't know if I'd be able to use that information effectively. I know I would, but I'm going to go with plan A, which is let's get some of this stuff out of here. Finisher feels like a mistake now. Yeah. So next place we go to, it's going to be 100 to get rid of that. And none of this looks good enough right now to actually take. So I'm gonna hold since I know we've got another shop right around the corner. Oops, sorry about that. Finesse. Finesse would be nice. Kind of sad we can't do both. I'm actually kind of inclined to go just buy finesse. Yeah, the finisher really feels like a mistake now. Anyway, alright, finesse. Here we go. Here we go. Fighting this dude. Okay, so this is nice. Let us play our after image. Actually, I probably should have always play your draw cards first, even if it's going to get you that extra block. So this is actually pretty nice, because now we can go boom, scada, doom, scada, scroom, bada boom. My god, this is taking too long. Alright, and then we played 5 attacks, so we're doing 30 damage. Dead. Totally intended. Wonder if we want to have a poison stab lurking in here. I think the deflect is actually where we want to go. Too greedy. We always got to rest right before boss. So heal for 30% of our max HP. So that's only 21. That's gonna make us real low. That's a little sad for us. That's okay. 65. That's in there. That's up there. We got enough block. Sure. Let's apotheosis now, shall we? After image. Oops. Yeah, well. Oh, lost control of my mouse. Yeah, I guess I didn't need to play apotheosis first. Got a little more damage here. So this guy's gimmick is, he will split into two. Oh, so this is a big boss, by the way. Like, if we beat this guy, we clear this level and move on to the next chapter. So this guy, he splits into two smaller slime bosses when we get his life down below 50. So, and then each of his two slimes actually have whatever that amount is. So, let's just play Fleche and be done with it. Okay, that was considerably less damage than we could have done, thinking about it. Alright, let's do some more damage. Now he's gearing up for something terrible. 35 damage to me. Great. Game 4 block, draw a card. Yes. That's why we got this, is when all of his little clones come out, we're going to have that area effect damage. Let's absolutely neutralize him. Let's dagger spray him. Let's defend, because we want to survive. And then we'll do 16 damage. Just need to not die. If we can survive this, we actually get a heal at the end. Don't need to save the Shiv. Yeah, so we can cancel his thingy. I'm actually just inclined to play those, because we cancel this attack by doing any sort of damage, really. So let's finesse it out. Let's... Okay. Dagger spray. And then strike. And then shiv. And then do a finisher. So that's that was a lot of damage. Always make sure you play your cards in order. If I played this card first before playing all those attacks, I'd be a sad panda. So this is nice. Each of his two clones that he's going to split into only have 21 health. So we're probably going to be able to burst him down pretty quick. See, splitting these guys in half is like no problem though. Let's see here. We want to split at least, well, this guy's doing the most damage, so let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Three health, you guys suck so bad. My Shiv is gonna kill you. Just like your dad. Dad meaning, well, mother, because the mother, these are the daughter cells off of the mother cell. Biology stuff. Alright, let's just block. I'm actually inclined, we'll put the hurt juice on him. 9 damage is good. We had enough block. We can basically just rule this guy's life. Oh yeah, and if you kill them before they get a chance to split, then no splitsies. So killing the boss is great. Gives us a guaranteed super rare ultra card. I forgot to mention that all the cards have rarities. So these are the primos. So discard your hand, add 1 shiv to your hand for each card discarded. This is interesting. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. I think that's something we're building toward. But we gotta see what a relic is. Doppelganger is like just too good. It's just one of those all-purpose cards that, like, okay, I'm gonna play this now, and next turn I just get a free card and a free energy. So yeah, we're gonna get Doppelganger. Alright, Hover Kite. Gain energy and discard 2 cards at the start of your turn. I don't like that. Velvet Choker. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. I hate that. Upon Orrery. Upon pickup, choose and add 5 cards to your deck. Of that, this is the least terrible. So the energy ones always have like a big negative effect to them. I don't want to be discarding cards at the start of my turn. I don't have enough card draw to make up for that yet. And like, I want to be playing more than 6 cards. That's kind of our strategy right now because of Afterimage. So let's see what this gets us. Backflip is amazing. 5 block and draw 2 cards. Always be drawing dim cards. Excuse me. So yeah, absolutely that of those choices. Another deflect, possibly. Let's see what other options are. Footwork is amazing because it gains its 2 dexterity. It essentially increases all of our block by 2. Yes. Don't remind me of finishers in my deck. Ugh, you bastards. I've had setup just not work for me ever. Let's see here. Another dagger spray. All of these make me want to puke. We're too split right now. We've got too many different things that we're doing. I do need some attacks in here. It's true. Let's see. Free attacks are always nice. Sure. Alright, we'll go Infinite Blades. We just need to get some sort of attacks, I guess. Don't want 2 finishers. Piercing Wail. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Exhaust. That could... Losing... essentially, like, negating all attacks. I think I like setup better, though. Oh, sorry, I didn't read what that was. That's Piercing Wail. Alright, so let's see. Our red key baron. Let's take a quick break here, folks.